Yeah, I've been patient, I've been locked in on the go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline a crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Treat the morning like a moment I've been built for. Wrist tight, mind calm, that's a real score. Everybody wanna flex what they think they know, but the river doesn't brag, man, it just shapes stone. If it's not my setup, I don't touch it, let it pass. Every force trade ends with me looking back. So I breathe in, breathe out, let the market do its dance. And the patience that I practice turn the future to my hands. Ain't the same as last week, whole new mind. Water in the groove, yeah, I flow in my time. Let the fear fade out, let the greed decline. I'm aligned with the grind, stay refined in the climb. Yeah, I've been patient, I've been go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline the crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Slow up, slow up, let the noise blow up. I don't fold up. Wave ride, same tide, every sunrise. Give me new eyes. Stone grind, long time, water carved lines. If you show up, no rush, no clutch, patience be the code that I go by. I don't chase wins, I chase discipline. Let tomorrow be tomorrow, I just settle in. Every loss is just a lesson that'll tighten my spin. Every candle on the chart make me better again. Yeah, I've been
Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Good morning, Skylon. What's going on? Ronald. What's up, Ronald? How you doing? Tyler, good morning. TTYL, what up? Maul, how you doing? Nice and early here, Maul. Wow. Wookie, what's up? Burrow, how you doing? Ola, Eddie, Krish, Turbo, Grizz, Miguel, glad you like the music. Ryan, what's going on? Arnesis, heyo. Elita, what up? Philip, Anthony. Oh, I'm doing pretty good, thanks. Doing well. Yep. Got the Twitch stream back up. If Twitch is your thing, head on over there. Twitch.tv/DanielInsky. So yeah, got that figured out. In between zones here, this red zone here is the one I drew on stream yesterday. I labeled it other PDHs. I was looking for the next level up, and this was the zone I drew, and so it's a great zone. We ended up consolidating inside of it for a while yesterday afternoon, broke above it, so now we have PDH and overnight highs just above there, and 2-hour supplies. Really nice rejection of 2-hour supply there. And then down below, just a little 1-hour demand zone. You can see we already tested it one time there. Is that AI music? Yeah, the second song there is it's all trading related lyrics, and so honestly it made a banger, so I figured why not. It's good mantras to have, like when you're singing the lyrics in your head. Good trading mantras to have in your head. Gail says, looking like a rough trading day. Hopefully the 10 a.m. news brings some volatility. Yeah. We got Jolt's job openings. Also factory orders, PMI. So, I would like to see us maybe move higher first. I got 30-minute demand that formed around 800. And then downside target would be 1 hour demand probably. All right, markets are open. Let's have a great one.
This is all wet and it's slick and it's ready to go.
Bog, what up? Thanks for holding down the Twitch. Wow, there's a nice jab up to that supply zone. 30-minute supply zone hit right there. Okay, great. Great. Miguel says, could see a burst to 815 and slap back down. Give me your crystal ball, Miguel. Let me have a turn with it. Let me eat with that thing, and then I'll give it back. Okay, so decent volatility here. 40-point swing there. Fufu, what up? How you doing? Good morning. Just let this opening volatility do its thing, and then see what sets up here. Been a rough last 2 days. Yeah. Not really the start of the year I wanted, but that's all right. It's kind of arbitrary, right? I mean, if you think, it's just like taking the loss on the first day of your funded account. It's like, well, if you take the loss on the third or fourth day, it feels different, and it's all the same, really. Savvy, you're $150 away from a 10K payout. Wow, your first ever, but now you're 2K away. Yeah, just slow back down, size back down. You got this. Just don't rush it. I think is the key there. Blew your account yesterday. Highly pissed. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that's normal feeling, I guess. we all get a little frustrated, I think, blowing those. I mean, I know I do. What's up, Luhan? There you go, Savvy. Arctic Wolf, just passed your first 50K, tops up today. Just hoping I don't mess it up. Well, don't hope you're not gonna mess it up. What are you gonna do to make sure you can hold on to this account and get paid? Right? Again, the answer is usually sizing down, right? Start off with micros and wait for, you don't have to trade every day, wait for good price action. Don't let the 5 days of $200 or more like get in your head. You don't have to trade every day. Like the payout, would you have to think about it. This is what I've been trying to tell myself too when I get impatient is you know, who cares if it takes you 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days to get the 5 days at $200? You don't have to do it in 5 days, you know? You don't have to do everything as fast as possible. Just ask the ladies, right? So, nice move here through the red zone I have here. PDH is very close now. Should get swept. We got overnight highs just above that and 2-hour supply. Man, you guys are friggin'... This is a brain rot bunch in chat, man. Come on. Jeez. That's just like a small dose of probably what my sister, a middle school choir teacher, goes through. She's like nonstop every day. 6, 7. All right. Yeah, tapped yesterday's close there. That's the orange dashed line on the chart. You know, sometimes we get those where we do turn around right before that key sweep. We get those sometimes. So don't be so... I'll talk to myself here. Don't be so overly optimistic that we're going to sweep that level just because you wanted to sweep that level, right? Sometimes we get right there and turn around. What's up, Oscar? How you doing? Next step is getting called onk. I'd rather get called onk. You know, I feel... I know... I just take it as a term of respect. Even if it is said in a slightly derogatory fashion. I know it means you guys just love me. That's what I know. That's what I tell myself. Having teenage siblings while being in your early 30s makes you feel pretty old. Wait, do you have that? Do you have teenage siblings in your 30s? Or are you just talking about like me? My youngest sibling is now in her upper 20s. All right, is this the pullback? Next stop, overnight highs, 844. What up, Mike? I'm not the cooler older sibling in their 20s anymore. No, you're the cooler older sibling in your 30s. Brother Onk. Am I the only one lagging so badly right now? I everything looks good on my side. I don't think I'm lagging. You can check Twitch. Twitch has less of a lag. Shut up, Copilot. I don't want you. You're not wanted. You're like Clippy. Nobody wants you. What's up, Golden? How you doing? Reports come in. Stream seems good. All right, all right. That's what we like to see. All right. So I think overnight high sweep looks pretty good. Let's check the heat map. Heat map's not really loading the other side very well for whatever reason. Let's try to reload the heat map. does that sometimes. All right, there's PDH hit to the tick. Let's go for overnights, though. Overnights are just, you know, a handful more points away. Referencing Clippy is legit Unk mode. No sense in denying it. What strategy would y'all recommend for starting out? I heard from a couple people that order flow is the way to go. Look, I think order flow is awesome, and I don't know if it's like with strategies like retail strategies. Like I think there's like an ebb and flow. Like there's like trendy ones that become more popular in the zeitgeist or whatever, and order flow is definitely on its, you know, in its popular phase in school. You know, maybe before that it was ICT. I mean, ICT still has its cult following. Maybe before that it was supply and demand. Maybe before that it was volume analysis or volume profile or something like that. But I think order flow is great. I think it's takes maybe a little bit more experience. There we go. There's overnight high sweep. So this is kind of similar to what I was trading yesterday when I took longs. Like it was setting up kind of like before these two blue candles, like this down here consolidating. And so that's what I was going for yesterday. I took two longs trying to get the overnight high sweep or the previous day high sweep. And I got two stop outs. And so we're talking about this yesterday at the end of the stream. I wouldn't say it was a bad day. Like those trades I think were good. And a lot of times we do get the sweep before we get the VWAP test. And this is a good example of that. So that's why I stand by those trades, even though they didn't work out. Like so many times, those longs sweeping those levels, those key levels aren't going to work out. So that's why I was going for that trade yesterday. And then of course, since I took two losses yesterday doing that, I'm like, all right, today, let's be extra patient. And so then, you know, I don't trade that early morning sweep. Such is life. So I think first I would recommend learning price action before order flow. I just think order flow is, I'm trying to think of like getting in the mindset of like a beginner new to the markets. I think order flow might be more challenging, maybe. I don't know, because it's hard to kind of hop back in those shoes, you know, 6 years ago and think about what I didn't know. But I think price action is great, and then pair that with order flow concepts. It'll be great. What do you mean with ICT cult? I mean, you know. There's people that think ICT is like the only way to trade, right? It doesn't matter how many times ICT proves he can't even trade those concepts. They stand by him. Cult of personality. That's what that is. ICT can do no wrong. Or, you know, they used to come in here and be like, you don't trade ICT? Oh, look at those indicators. Oh, idiot. Like, oh, there's like a million ways to trade. So that's why it's very cult-like over there. You make some serious money trading ICT. Well, more power to you. But you're not in my chats, you know, yelling at me for not trading ICT, right? You're not like a ICT evangelist. So I don't care how you trade. Like, you know, you don't see me deriding anybody for how they trade in chat, you know? So, like, if it works, great. If it helps you learn price action, great. WS says Lorenzo Corrado and LTA concepts. I don't even know what that is. Focuses on some fundamentals and combines volume profile with price action. Interesting. Jacob says Hearst and moon cycles are your bread and butter. Nice. What's up, Guillermo? How you doing? All right, chat. I kind of want to do a poll. It's been a while. We don't do polls very often, but I am interested to see what you guys are trading today. Let's do. I'm curious to know like what kind of account, so I'm gonna do a poll here. Here, just out of curiosity's sake, I'm trading my personal account today. What are you guys trading? Personal, real money account, funded account, prop from eval, or just straight up paper trading? Just to practice. Let me know. I'd like to get a pulse on what people are doing. A little bull flag here, sitting on top of overnights and PDH here. So pop higher still looks good. I don't have an upper target. So if I wanted to get long, I'd probably just trail the pop higher or go for like a 20 pointer, a 30 pointer. What's up, Parshav? Wow, we got 42% of you in a funded account. That's awesome. 30% doing the profit from eval, 4% straight up paper trading, 23% trading your own money personal account. Okay, there's the pop higher in the 70s. Chris, you had a $1,000 trade on gold overnight with 5 micros too. Oh, with 5 micros. Too bad it was eval. Well. Gotta get through the eval too, I guess, you know? Is ES going to all-time highs? Could be. Let's take a look at the daily here. Where's all-time highs? We're not far off. Is this it right here? The November 30th? Oh, that's gotta be it. So it's really not far away at all. Was it 12 points? Like, definitely seems feasible. What's up, JR? How you doing? Riley, how you doing? Happy for your Steelers, bro? Yeah, that was nuts. I still watch highlights from that game, and it's up until yesterday, which was Tuesday. I was feeling it. I don't mark these zones, these 1 minute demand zones, but that was actually a perfect hit of it right there. So the zone would be right here. And so that was a perfect tap of a 1 minute demand zone, which I don't mark. It's just fun watching it play out. It seems so likely to tap into 7,000 on ES, right? I wouldn't mind like if we had that sharp pullback first, kind of similar to this pullback here before we swept PDH, like that kind of pullback. If we had something similar. When you use TradeSync, to use bracket orders from copying? Yes. You can watch my TradeSync video. It's pretty short and sweet, and I show placing, when I place an order and stuff. But yeah, that's the whole point is that I can do bracket orders with TradeSync. How can I get this to show correctly? What can I do here? Nasdaq's working. See, look, see, there's no upper levels, no book above price. Isn't that weird? I've seen that from time to time, and it usually fixes itself. Wonder what's going on there. Down to VWAP? Yeah, maybe. Maybe not even that far. I'd be fine with something, you know, lower too. What's this? Where's VWAP? 80. Yeah, 80. Yeah, VWAP looks good on ES for that pullback. Colossal fart. Okay. You're at 2,500 balance on your XFA and now had a bit of a drawdown back to 1,000 over a course of a month. Should I take a 50% payout or keep grinding this account? So you could take $500 now. To me, I probably wouldn't. Usually I'm an advocate for taking the first payout eligible. But maybe at this point, I don't know. Would you feel, let's say you get your $500 and then you blow the account. Would you feel like that was worth it? To me, I don't think it'd be worth it considering the time you have committed into it and I don't know how much you paid for it and how much you spent, you know, in combine fees, but I would probably just, you know, get size down, do like 3 micros, whatever, I'm assuming that your stop is now trailed pretty tight to your starting balance. So I would probably keep grinding, but go slow. Opinion about Chart Champions. Never heard of Chart Champions. Is it a YouTube channel? Is it software? Or, it sounds like a YouTube channel. Is it like a tool that you pay for? I don't even know about it. Yeah, if you're starting out, always take the first payout. Gives you funds for a lot more evals, and it gives you confidence. It checks off that white whale maybe of you know, you worked hard, you've dreamt about getting a payout, and then there it is, and it feels really good to get a payout. It feels really good. It's a backtesting site? Oh, really? I'll look it up. How do so many of you know about Chart Champions? Are you guys like, what's it called on Twitch when you do it? When everyone from another stream goes to another one? I never heard of it, and then several people are like, I use Chart Champions, and I'm using Chart Champions right now, loving it. Rating, yeah. Is Chart Champions rating my stream right now? Not a bad strategy. Hashtag ad. Yeah, I should get paid for that. Chart Champions has made me thousands of dollars. I made $2 million trading Chart Champions. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know about it. Red, how dare you? You know they're not Shih Tzus. Oh, they're actually behind me. Okay, I should move aside and do a dog cam because they're very sweet right now. They're just like cuddling. They're awesome. I was losing my hair, then I found Chart Champions. Dan, you're so bad at trading, you don't even use Chart Champions. That's fun. It's fun. Oh, we're having a good time, aren't we? All right. We got jolts here. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Emmanuel. TMI, bro. TMI. There's no way this many people in chat know about chart champions. There's no way. There's no way there's like 8 of you that's like, yeah, I've been using chart champions for the last decade. There's no way. There's no way. Literally never heard about it. Not that I know of everything that's in the market, but I kind of feel like I have my finger on the pulse. I still don't even know what it is. Like, it doesn't really tell you what it is. Like, I'm on the website. I'm like, what are you? I don't understand what you are. It's like very vague. They have a platform and they're trying to make you a better trader, but like, what is it? And it just shows like profits going up, you know, like. Oh man, that's funny. All right, let's focus up here. Your Tinder buyer says you use chart champions. You must be flooded with messages from, well, bros. Bro. If it weren't for chart champions, I wouldn't have been able to see my kids again. Oh man, we're having a good time. Okay, lock in. Yeah, thank you, Taylor. Yeah, lock in. All right, enough talk about CC. Oh man, it's funny. So some decent divergence here on ES. Upper wicks there on the 5. Whoops. Got a supply zone to delete there. WF, are you talking about what was it called? Was it IM or something? What was that Forex MLM? I heard about it, but it seemed crazy. Feel bad for anybody that got roped into that, honestly. Okay, 2 minutes now. 2 minutes. Yeah, Grizz, I'm with you there, man. He says, I wish you could get good PA. What a crappy start to the year. Yeah, I'm with you 100%. And yesterday, I said it before. I said it yesterday, but yesterday there were really clean moves, and unfortunately, I wasn't executing on them. The scam I miss is BitConnect. I'm sure there's if I search my email for BitConnect, it probably shows up. I just don't even, like, anytime it's a cryptocurrency email, I just delete it. But I don't even know what it is. Should I gamble on Jolts, guys? Real money account? Throw a couple longs on there? Yes. You guys just are here for the entertainment. Do it for the clip, yeah. Everyone's like, gambler. I'm like, I don't care, dude. I just made $5,000. 2 minis on Jolts, baby. Let's go. No, I'm not gonna do that. Because getting a win doing that reinforces bad habits, and losing, it's losing money. So it's a lose-lose, honestly. Gambling news like that. I would do it if it feels like an eval and I was feeling a little frisky. I might do it. And if we're at like a good level, nothing looks that interesting right now at these levels. Here we go. Here's some Jolts. And I think, was it PMI I said? The ISM services PMI. So estimate was 7.6 million job openings, and we're at 7.14. So fewer jobs than expected. What's up, Maul? Nice trade. Yeah, I Am Academy. That was the one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, PMI came in 54.4. Estimate was 52.2. All right, here's a VWAP on ES. This is kind of like the pullback area we mentioned. Could have a long here. I much prefer when both indices hit VWAP around the same time. I'm gonna try a long though. If Nasdaq wants to go for ES, or if Nasdaq wants to go for VWAP, I'll stop out. Looks like it might be. Okay, I'll take the stop. I'll see what happens here at VWAP though. But I still like the long side here. Even though we did sweep overnights like I initially wanted. Let's just see. Do have some decent resistance up there too, but so if we can hold NAS can hold VWAP and ES reclaims VWAP, I'd be interested. Otherwise, yeah, we could have a short side move again. Target would be like 750s, 760, something like that. To the downside, that's 50 plus points down there. It's a rejection of VWAP there on ES on the retest. So I have a maybe short side's more probable here. Here's the lows of session on ES too. So we'll see if that gives it a bounce or a flush here. So new lows on ES. NAS has not yet even touched VWAP. Interesting. I do think I agree with you, Maul. I do think it's going to flush here. ES is just really pushing lows there. All right, okay. Oh, back to PDH. Another VWAP test there on ES. Maybe it can reclaim here. Got about 20 seconds on that 5-minute candle. So far, it's a good buy up there. It's a good wick. ES still struggling to get back above VWAP though. There's the close on the 5. ES ain't doing shit though right now. Like Grizz says, NQ can't do shit without ES dictating the whole thing. Yeah, it would be a lot cleaner when they're correlating. Sakura, what up? I wonder if we get a large amount of orders hitting the ask. That's what I want to watch for. Similar to what we had yesterday off VWAP there. Times the giveaway, we'll probably do it around 10. The exception will be if we can get 90 likes, I'll do the giveaway sooner. 90 likes on the stream. The good news with this stream today is you can enter on Twitch and YouTube and get double entries. All right. ES trying to get back above VWAP there. Man, the problem is I friggin' hate the location now compared to down by VWAP. You know, it's like a 40-point difference. It's 10 in New York City. Well, I'm not in New York City, and everybody knows that. You should. You can look right here on my chart and see that I'm on Central Time. It's 9 o'clock. Futures are based in Chicago. We're trading futures. I speak in Central Time. All right, let's see if ES holds VWAP up here. Honestly, ES to me seems like a better entry going for 7,000 than NASDAQ. NASDAQ I'd go for 900, 25,900. But ES risk looks a bit better on ES. What bar number we do the giveaways? Solid. Why are you separating us ET people? Because you're extraterrestrial. You said it yourself. Am I about to take a trade on ES, bro? Am I about to do this? See if it can hold. Otherwise, we'll have a kind of a lower high here. ES is nice, but you have to wait for the close. Or Maul will personally visit you at your home and beat your legs in with a baseball bat. Look at this. ES is back at the session lows essentially, and Nasdaq's at the session highs. That's not great. It's not great. That's not what I want. The moves are so much cleaner when they're really moving in sync. NASDAQ still looks like it wants higher. ES looks like it wants lower, you know? What are we doing here? Come on. Give us something. I have to think NASDAQ is going to be the one that's going to follow ES here and not really, not push higher. And ES is just going to drag it down. It's too bad. Too bad I didn't wait like an extra minute on that long, you know, literally a minute off on that entry. Dan, what was your brekkie today? I have the same thing for breakfast every single day. I have oatmeal with like blueberries, raspberries if I have them, a little maple syrup. I put ground up pumpkin seed. It's like pumpkin seed protein. So I put ground up pumpkin seeds in there. Have some coffee. It's solid. A newbie trader asked a master trader, "What is trading?" Oh, this sounds like there's a good there's probably a quote from the Tao of Trading about this. Do I have that book on here? Yeah. Presence trader. Let me find the answer. The truth knocks on the door and you say, "Go away. I'm looking for the truth." And so it goes away. Look, I don't have time to find out the answer. All right, so here's the chance for ES to double bottom and get a move higher, or for ES to kind of top out and move lower, right? I guess that's all I'm looking for, is one or the other to happen. Weetabix? I've heard of Weetabix. That's, yeah, British cereal, yeah. Look. Let's be honest. Americans make the best cereal. I think everyone can agree on that. I've seen it all now. Dan reading a book. Yeah, I probably read more than the average American male. Kellogg's, Post, General Mills. David, what up? Thanks for becoming a member. Appreciate the support. Kellogg's is American, bro. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted, man. If it's delicious, highly processed, and packed with corn syrup, you know it's American, baby. So new lows again. New lows on the session for ES. Still waiting for something to happen. Let's start a Guerrilla Traders book club. We could. Weetabix is 90% wheat, no sugar. Yeah, that sounds disgusting, bro. Disgusting. I feel like American foods tend to have 1,000 times the ingredients European foods tend to have. Yeah, I know. They put in a bunch of fake shit because it's cheaper than real shit, and boy, does it taste like it. Again, I mean, I don't want to say new lows. I think I would probably trade the short side here. I think Nasdaq's going to roll over. The ES is too weak. $69.80 there. It's a decent bounce spot. You know, if ES could get a little juice, it's not a bad spot to look for a bounce. It could be actually pretty sweet. ES finally finds support down here. Nasdaq, meanwhile, is holding above VWAP and pushes higher. What do you think, Maul? You think ES is just going to drag Nas lower? 15-minute on ES. Pretty ugly for that. Let's see if ES can find a little bounce. I'm so tempted to try a hero long on ES here. Even though it's been a weak little bitch. Anything from Whole Foods? Yeah, I need that. I need oatmeal. I need that granola. Need some tinned fish. Don't listen to Eddie. Tinned fish? Like, what year is it, bro? You could buy when we get consecutive bull bars above the moving average. Yeah, bro, but then my entry's not as sick. And it's not a hero entry. I want to be a hero. I need a hero. He is going to get a bounce here. He is going to get a bounce. Is America back to work? Of course they are, dude. From the holidays, yeah. A lot of people went back to work on the 20... What was that first Monday after Christmas? A lot of people went back to work on the 26th. Or no, not 26th, wrong month. 29th, probably. We don't take extended holidays like that. Americans work really high compared to, hours per week compared to other countries. Next week's when shit opens up. Now, like, even like the day after Christmas, stuff opens in America. The 26th, you can go out and do whatever. Everything's open. It's like the day after holidays, a lot of people have to get back to work. Justine says, my husband only got one day off, only Christmas Day. Yeah, it's messed up. We need some... I wouldn't mind if shit shut down for like... I mean, it's hard because, you know, like, we kind of need grocery stores and stuff, but like, it'd be nice if most things kind of just shut down for a week. We gotta spend those gift cards, man. Yeah, I know. Took a trade yet? Yeah, it took one long right here, and I was just again, I was 1 minute too early on this trade, so I got stopped out. It's kind of the right idea. Not enough room on the trade, but looking for ES to get a bounce here and move away from 80, maybe back up to view up 88s, something like that. Looking good. I knew I should have bought it. This bar closes above bar 10. We have bears trap. You're talking about ES, I assume. Bar 10 would be 50 minutes. So it'd be this last bar would be bar 10, 50 minutes in the session, right? So you're saying if we can golf, essentially, then bears are trapped. I like that. I like that idea. You have a little supply zone. I don't really mark 5 minute supply, but a little supply zone there. All right, I can't help myself. I gotta do it. I'll stop out on new lows. Just yesterday, I was saying how all my trades are on NASDAQ. Chris, done for the day, 1523 profit. I think you should pass. I assume you're trading something with a 50% consistency rule. It's a 50K account. $23 should not make or break most firms' consistency rules. World's Worst Trader, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, haven't seen it yet from Bulls. Yep. We're just tightening here on Nasdaq, you know. What the hell? Well, we got overnight lows down here at 75. It's possible. Possible we push down there. Am I copying my trace to a prop? No, I'm not. Dan, is Lucid one of your top 3 prop firms to trade with? Right now, I would probably put them in the top 3. You're short at the top of the range on Nasdaq or what? See what happens here. See if Nasdaq can break this. Move higher. Short MNQ hit like the 80s range. Oh, that's good. That's a good trade. Nasdaq might be breaking out from this consolidation here. ES getting the push to VWAP now. Don't really have a good target. I mean, for ES, I could do high of day if we really get the push. 7,000 would be awesome, but I don't know if we haven't seen the juice yet from buyers, so not sure that happens quite yet. All right, chat, we'll do a Lucid giveaway. Get to 90 thumbs up on the stream. You're waiting for your next setup. You're waiting for your target to hit. Head on over, hit the thumbs up button. Let's trigger that giveaway. If we can't hit 90 today, we'll push it to tomorrow and try again then. Tomorrow we got initial jobless claims an hour before the market open. Nice job. Looks like you're not the world's worst trader after all. You might have to update your handle there. Ideally, NASDAQ holds this here. And ES holds its potential little uptrend. Back to my entry here. Good morning, Andy. How you doing? Okay, NASDAQ, so far so good on the hold. Parshav's here somewhere. Parshav's on Twitch. Paint or Die says, just wanted to share that I completed 5 out of 5 50K Apex accounts today individually from 1 year, blowing like 15 challenges. Completed 5 in 1 week. Amazing. Nice job. There's VWAP on ES. So we held nicely. NASDAQ there. ES there. That's what I wanted to see here. Now it's much more comfortable position to be in here. Not sweating this trade at the moment. I honestly feel like I could add to this and look for high day or even 7th thou. How we enter the giveaway? Well, you wait until it's launched, till it's live. Right now it's not live. We need 90 likes. We have 49. So there's 116 people in here, so everyone could trigger the giveaway right now if they wanted. But some people just want to watch the world burn. Plus Twitch. I don't think anyone's watching on Twitter. I always forget I'm even streaming on Twitter, honestly. Take that back. There's 4 people watching on Twitter. All right, ayo. I like how one of your alts is following me. It's not one of my alts. It's just a fake account. It's an imposter account. But yeah, they do that. They follow people who are following me and start copying all my tweets and everything, and then try to DM people. Nice move here. There's the 900 level on NASDAQ. That's kind of my first thought of a target for NASDAQ on the upside. Got to add the Twitter command in here for PFG. What, like follow on Twitter? Yeah. I just don't. I don't know. I don't tweet that much over there. It just seems like I like focusing on YouTube and stuff. Use this PC to edit videos. No, I use my Mac. All right, 69.90. I would love to see another 10-point push. It's close to, kind of close to a hero entry there, if I do say so myself. A couple points away, I think, from really being the most ideal hero. I think if I get under 80, if I got in under 80, I would call that a hero entry. That's less of a hero entry there. Nice par shot. I think you're the first person to comment from Twitter on the live stream. All right, so yeah, ES sitting right at PDH there. The way this will work is I'll get out under VWAP. I'm going to hold for new highs. Max drive you crazy. They can edit 4K and 8K, but can't do complex rendering, 3D modeling. Yeah. Ooh, there's a... Okay, well, there's a knife down. Shit, man. That seems like some news, doesn't it? That tagged me out there. Wow. Well, that sucks ass, doesn't it? Didn't even have time to move my stop. Well, not much you can do about that one, you know? As I move down a VWAP there on NASDAQ, that seems very news related. You know, when there's unexpected news like that, I'm not going to feel bad about myself for not having the freaking, I don't know, crystal ball to know that that was going to drop. So this is a great trade. Just because it didn't make money doesn't mean it's not a great trade. And there, the exit's disgusting too, you know. Got that short, nice JR. All right. Is this? No, it's not that. I don't know what that's about, but you know we're bouncing right back up. So this one kind of hurts. I got to be honest. Just, you know, there's nothing to say about it. You know, just all right. Shit happens, I guess. Here we are back up at the highs though. So. Seems just like an algo reaction, overreaction. But yeah, it was a good entry there at 80. Was it 81 or 80? 81 3/4. Yeah, it was decent. Good trade there. So again, what can you do about it? Nothing you can do about it really. I'll probably just go back to NASDAQ. China tells tech companies to halt NVIDIA H200 chip orders. Did NVIDIA get a pretty large drop? Let's check it. Yeah, that's a decent little drop there. It dropped like $2 or so there. Have you seen Dark, by the way? Yeah, I saw definitely the first two. I think I stopped in the third season. But yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed it. We're at VWAP. You haven't seen it? What's it about? It's great. I think you'll love it. Nice, JR. I see your trade there in Discord. Good job. Love to see that green circle on TradeAvay, don't you? It's a beautiful sight. You read The Best Loser Wins Malt? It's good. Have you finished? Oh yeah, I read it really fast. It was a great book. Dark is it's kind of sci-fi in a way because it deals with like time travel. It's kind of hard to explain. I think it's just something to watch. Just trust me, it's a great series. A lot of people love it. I've never heard anyone say anything bad about Dark. It's definitely one of the best like Netflix originals. Tomas, thank you. Appreciate it. Trent, catch you later. Okay, NASDAQ, the bottom of this little uptrend here we've been in. PDH retest. ES is just kind of sliding around all over the place. Well, there's some large impulsive moves here. Yeah, I've seen Succession. I don't know. You might find it boring, to be honest. But it's good. I'm tempted to try the long here. It's kind of gross. It's like gross price action, and I don't necessarily want to rack up losses on this kind of price action either. You gonna do a 2026 Traders Outlook like other YouTubers? No intention to do that. Of course, I wanted just to have grabbed that 35-point move here from the PDH level, but again, it's gotten a little sloppy here. Yeah, I think Sopranos does get better as it progresses. Honestly, I love the finale. When the finale came out 20 years ago or whatever it was, a lot of people were like, what? But, and so I knew about the finale, like, because it was, everyone talked, it was in the zeitgeist. Everyone was talking about it, making fun of it or whatever. So I knew kind of the gist of it, but when I saw it for the first time, I was like, oh, that was sick. JR, nice. Well done. All right. Well, let's do. I mean, guys, can we hit the like button so we can do a giveaway instead of look at this price action? Need 32 of you to hit the thumbs up button. Giveaway. Today we're gonna give away a Lucid Pro account. How cold is it in Chicago? No, it's not that bad. It's been pretty mild. It's 36 degrees, so just above 0 Celsius. Right? Is that above 0 Celsius? Because 32 would be 0, right? Do you see the hearts when I spam them? No, because I'm looking at Restream chat instead of YouTube chat. But if I go over to YouTube chat, I can see it. Well, I don't know. Was I supposed to take that long? I don't know. It it was kind of sloppy looking. ES has been a disaster, so it's fine. Two degrees is mental. What are you even doing that? It's not. That's not that cold. You go skiing, you know. Of course, I'm in the Midwest where it's very flat, but we have some hills up north. But it's still fine. It's not like we're spending a ton of time outside. Go to the park with the dogs, etc. What's up, Takion? How you doing? Dan's suggestion, I think you'll get more likes if you take your shirt off. I think I would lose probably 90% of the audience instantly. It would just be you and the rest of the mods taking points away from Parshaw. Film it, business trip, come to the West Coast to ski. Yeah, I mean, it certainly could if I got like a 360 camera and was like, need to do a proper review of this 360 camera. Obviously can't ski good enough over here. you take your shirt off, then you can't write it off. Tomasi made 7 scalps / swings today. I hold green record since November 2025. Nice job. When was the last time you were clean shaven? Maybe my wedding. Maybe I did it after that. I actually had I shaved it all off except for a mustache for like a week in 2020 or something like that. How was tennis yesterday? It was fun. I mean, it was good. I was just, got some cardio in. I never played tennis like on a team. I've only had 2 tennis lessons in my life. But I used to play with friends, and so it's just fun. And so, I'm trying to get a little better, but it's fun. Today I got boxing. So that'll be fun. Does MotoWave show resting orders? Sure. Like there's the DOM. Well, the DOM's covered up by my chat, but yeah, you could definitely show resting orders. The heat map's one way to do it. It's not loading the upper half for whatever reason, but you can see it here. Resting orders are the orange, yellow, and red colors are resting orders. Hi, is this live? Yes, it is live. Well, ES really stalling out here at that previous swing high. Let's see if we can get a little bit of juice. Get the pop higher. 200 something lots there, getting hitting the bid there. 212. See if those get absorbed or if we actually get the if they get absorbed and we push higher, get high of day, maybe 7,000s in store for ES. Check your Discord. Come on, Grizz. What you doing that for? Keep that information to yourself. What's the difference in MotoWave's heat map compared to Bookmap? It's the same information. They're just, it's a different interface, but mine I don't pay for, so that's why I use it, All right. If I was gonna say if Nats can hold this 900, ES can get the pop. I mean, longs are still good, but ES is so fucking crappy right now. I think that it's hard to expect anything too great out of NASDAQ either. This was the best looking thing I saw, and I didn't take, but the trade off there. I just got burned on that news candle, so I wasn't so excited about it. Uh, 90's the like goal. I'd increase it from yesterday. So 3 more likes will do the giveaway. What do you know? It's almost 10 a.m. Like right on cue. All right, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Hold a 900. Now let's see if ES can get a nice green candle through PDH here, above PDH. I think you could still get, 30, 40 points out of NASDAQ pretty reasonably. But I'd want to see ES follow suit. Man, this week has been... Ugh. All right, we got over 90. Good job, chat. Let's go. We're gonna do a Lucid Pro account, okay? Lucid Pro, and we'll do probably a spin the wheel. You can enter twice, once from Twitch, and once from YouTube. You could probably enter from Twitter too. I don't know. You could maybe enter 3 times. So I don't know. May the force be with you or whatever. And also with you. Okay, here we go. Lucid, start giveaway. All right. It says Lucid Flex. It's not Lucid Flex. It's Lucid Pro. Lucid Pro. Which I think is isn't that a more expensive? Is that a more expensive account? Start trading. Yeah, Lucid Pro is a more expensive account, so you could pass that one in one day. If you nasty. You could pass it one day, and this one has like the buffer, etc. So it's like their old Lucid test plan. So enter away, enter on Twitch, enter on YouTube. Make sure you're following on both platforms. Get on in there, get your tickets. Exclamation point Gorilla in both the chats should lock you in with a ticket. And yeah, then we'll give it away. ES is trying its hardest to get a decent move upwards, and man, it is pathetic. I'm gonna do one last trade here. It's on NASDAQ. Again, looking for like 30 points out of this one. I think we still got it. Still got the potential here. Just need to see ES perk up a little bit. So I'll let that trade go while we enter this giveaway. All right, Grandma's Beats, you're disqualified for being so weird. Gonko, you need it? You had a terrible day today? Yeah, it's been a little dicey for sure. Come on, ES. Don't be a little pushover here. Show some strength. Okay. We got 98 people in. I mean, there's fewer than that because some people are entering on both. Go ahead. Lucid's awesome. Get on in there. Get a Lucid account. Get a payout from a free eval. Imagine that. Infinite return on your investment there. Here's a nice spike up here. This is what I wanted to see. I want to see a nice strong close too. I don't just want to see a wick. That'd be no bueno. Dude, the Ravens kicker needs one. Yeah, I should send him a gift card or something. It's a good close on that candle. I like it. Let's keep going. The Ravens kicker got his coach fired. I mean, obviously they make it to the playoffs. Maybe it changes the conversation for sure. Like, it's kind of hard to fire a coach who took you to playoffs. I think it's probably been a long time coming for Harbaugh. I saw a comment yesterday that was saying how Mike Tomlin does more with less in terms of his team, and John Harbaugh does less with more. So it is crazy. Lamar Jackson, a good backup QB, Derrick Henry, and just like when Ravens were like all clicking and Derrick Henry was running over defenses, they were like unstoppable. When they smashed the Packers 2 weeks ago. But Steelers stepped up. Honestly, I think if they just kept running Henry for the most part and mixing a few passes, I think Henry would have, the first play of the game, right? He broke a large run, even though it was like a called back. But Steelers D is so hit or miss. Henry is so big. Dude, he's a monster. Imagine that dude charging at you, man. I would not want to be the guy who's like, got to be like, oh shit, I got to go tackle this guy now. Great. Couldn't the linebackers have gotten him? Now I'm the safety and I got to run up there and tackle this guy? No, thank you. That's why I don't play professional football, among many reasons. Henry's a D tackle, runs a 4.40. Yeah, dude, he's a monster, man. Hope Harbaugh goes to the Titans. They have a bright future, just need a good coach. Man, Titans have been miserable for so long, too. Like in the early 2000s, they were a competitor. I feel like the Titans haven't been relevant in so long. Move stopping NQ. After getting burned so bad on that last trade, maybe I should. Usually I'm thinking, if it starts moving against me, I got plenty of time to flatten the trade. And this news candle, I didn't really want to get out of it. When it starts dropping like that, I was looking for it to reverse. I was on ES, but I was looking for it to reverse, so I wasn't really trying to get out of that trade. But, what do you know? It moved to my stop. All right, 3 minutes left. Get your tickets. Get your tickets here. Extra. Read all about it. Twitch. Head over to Twitch. Get a second entry. If you're on Twitch, head over to YouTube. Get a second entry. Yeah, I thought it was. I thought firing Vrabel was kind of weird. Like, I don't think he had a lot to work with, and clearly when having success with the Pats shows that. Harbaugh to Miami, we need a culture change. Well, he's definitely the most sought after coach. Some people are saying Giants, Raiders. I mean, obviously everyone's going to want him, I'm sure. So you'd think you'd get kind of his pick. It's funny, people were saying when the Ravens fired him, they're like, dang, he still is the best available coach on the market. As the Ravens front office thought about interviewing Harbaugh for the job. How have you performed so far this year? Since Monday, not great. It's been a bad start here to the week. How can I get an entry via Twitter? I think you could try doing it in chat. I don't know. There's a chat option. Try typing !! gorilla in Twitter and see if it works. I have no idea if it will. I assume it would. Man, this is so pretty dull here. It's just because look at the ES. ES just looks like a garbage can. It's not doing anything right now. All right. You guys want to do spin the wheel? 5 seconds left to enter. All right, entries are closed. Spin that wheel. We have 157 people, and this is maybe the most we've had in the giveaway in a long time. I think a lot of it is duplicate entries. Look, is the wheel rigged? Maybe. Is it still gonna be random though? Yeah. I'll shuffle the names up. It'll be random, so it doesn't really matter if it's rigged. I'll do 56 seconds, so it'll be a little different than the normal 60 seconds or 45 seconds. Okay, let's shuffle. Shuffle entries, shuffle entries, shuffle entries. And then let's spin, bro. Let's go. The winner's gonna get a Lucid Pro account. Okay, and you're gonna DM me on Discord so I can send you the code. Okay? That's how it works. Here we go. It's going and going and going. All right. Oh, come on. Party foul. Who's going to get edged out here? J Monet, not you. Alita, not you. JR, not you. Owlscape, not you. Grizz. Maul, not you. Oh, man. Peter Pan, it might be you. Let's see. Nope. Edged out. Medi. Inc. Brutal. Dan, remember I was here before you did giveaway. I don't know, Makako. I feel like you're newer in chat. Unless your handle used to be something different. Rigged? What are you talking about?
I didn't do fucking shit. I didn't rig shit.
Life, death, taxes, and Dan rigging the wheel. Wow, Miguel's even still here. Dang, Miguel. Didn't expect you to see you here so late into the session. So, Medi, you gotta DM me on Discord. Comment in the chat so we know you're here. You're here, right? Oh yeah, you're here. So yeah, DM me on Discord. That's the closest Grizz has ever gotten to winning. Maybe next time, Grizz. Maybe next time. Pull another. I'm gonna save the last giveaway. I have 4 codes, right? I've given this is the 3rd one I've given away, so I'm gonna hold off. I might flatten here. It's just really looking lackluster. Like right now, ES does kind of look like it's gonna roll over here. I want to stay in this. I do. What is MQ doing? Bunch of nothing. Medi, let me know when you send me that DM on Discord so I know it's you. All right, thanks for playing, everybody. We'll do another giveaway tomorrow or Friday. Now let's see if I can make some real money. There we go. Come on. Okay, look at ES, man. ES has got a whole PDH here for me to stay in this. All right, Lita. See you tomorrow. Have a good one. Tony Soprano says the giveaway was rigatoni. Yeah, calm. Where my gabagool?
Gabagool. Over here.
Ken, you're short ES. Well, I can't wish you luck, unfortunately, because you know why. I'm sitting this long here. I think after I get out of this trade, I think the short's a great idea. Let's go. I'm gonna bring up my stop here. Get a little something out of this at least. I really don't like what's happening here. For Best Picture, Sinners, Marty Supreme, or One Battlefield, another. Honestly, I like Sinners, but it's not my. I don't like the zombie-ish nature of it. Like it was pretty intense. But I love Michael B. Jordan. He's awesome. Marty Supreme and One Battle After Another were both terrific. I think One Battle probably wins. I think that'd be fair. What about you, Jake? All right, Manny, I sent you your code there in Discord. Congratulations. Trade well. Get to a payout, man. Get to a payout. You can do it. Stan, so you're down 525. I'm down 800 for the day. How do you work with that? I was at 500 from you. So forget about yesterday. Forget about today. Focus on the charts right now, right? So I'm just looking for opportunity. And if it's not there, I don't trade. If it's there, I trade. And, you know, it is sometimes easier said than done. Like, I hate digging myself out of a hole. It does mess with my mental a little bit. Like yesterday, I took 2 early losses and therefore did not really want to buy VWAP just because I got ran over twice. Whereas if I wait, I'm way more likely to go ahead and grab that trade. So, you know, I'll take the win here. But all it is just, look, even if I have to end today down 230, who cares? It doesn't. Think about it. Zoom out of your life. Zoom out from today, yesterday, this week, this month. Zoom out. You know, this doesn't matter. What matters is that you build good habits, you get better, and long term. You gotta go long term with your mentality here. Look, being red 230, right now I might be like, oh yeah, one more trade, I can get back green. Hold up. Like in 1 year from now, I'm not gonna remember that January 7th I was down $230 and the end of the day red. It doesn't matter. Right? There's something that Dylan said in Carmine's group today. Dylan works at a real prop firm like on Wall Street. He says, it was a nice little note. He said, main objective is to stretch out your lifespan as a trader, meaning the more reps you put in, the more you develop good habits, mental control, pattern recognition, etc. The folks who rush the process by sizing up too quickly and forcing trades for constant action are the ones who will burn out and fail. Slow down the process and it will pay dividends later on. So, you know, Makaka, just don't worry about today. Don't worry about yesterday. Just look for opportunity that makes sense to you, regardless of what your P&L is saying, right? So if I end today red, that's 3 red days in a row, whatever. Like, yeah, it didn't go well. And today could have easily been a green day for me. You know, I had that long ES trade and then the news candle came and knocked it out, but that was green on the session, you know? And that's just the way that cookie crumbles, and that's just part of trading. And so it's just go with the flows of the market and look for opportunity. If it's not present, head out and go do something else, and don't worry about it. Just, you're literally, picture yourself at 70 years old, 80 years old. You don't care about today. You don't remember today. It's not a blip on your radar in your greater life story. Like, if you're really dedicated to this, you can succeed, and you'll remember the challenges and the struggles of developing as a trader, but you're not going to remember it today. Okay, so that being said, let's see if I wouldn't mind us rolling over. I could see one last, like, maybe spike up potential, just a break of this consolidation on ES, and then something like that gets then smacked back down, and then move back down to VWAP. Something like that could play out. I'm just not seeing enough juice. And maybe we don't even get this spike up. Maybe there's not even that. Maybe it is just like a drop. So back under PDH on ES. Maybe NASDAQ will fall under 900, and then we can have a nice downside move. That was some good white YouTube short content right there. I should probably make more shorts. This is Deep Dan, the Dan of trading. Yeah, no, because it's really easy to get down on yourself. I mean, I don't love, everyone wants to start off the new year on, like, this is my year. Like, everyone wants to start off on a nice green streak and just feel like everything's clicking. Look, the price action hasn't been very great in my opinion. Yesterday was decent, but I didn't execute well. And that's just the way that goes. But that doesn't mean it's not going to be an amazing year. Doesn't mean it's not going to be your best year yet. Yeah, there's the drop there. So got out of that at a pretty decent time. I was hoping that there's still like 30 points on the table on this one. There's only about 20 from where I got in. Sounds good, Makanka. We'll see you tomorrow. And tomorrow, you're not going to be so worried about what happened yesterday and the day before, right? New day, new start. Get back at it. Figure out ways, actionable steps to improve anything that's lacking. Today, I was trying to be more patient. Yeah, Ken, we also have a 1OP bearish cross here, so we might get let's see if we can, red and blue oscillator here. I want to see that, want to see the blue line and red line start to decline here, and should get a nice move lower if we can get that going. So far, ES being very stubborn, not moving a whole lot, stuck between 91, 95, just kind of bouncing around there. Can we get one last attempt to move a little higher here? Doesn't have to be past the swing high, but maybe the 20s again, something like that. Smack down. Have you ever journaled your trades when you started in the beginning? Not in the same place since the beginning. No, I didn't start journaling for maybe a year or so, and then like I would switch. Like I have some journals on Discord. I had some on TradeZilla. I used TradeSync or no, what was it called? There's another journaling app before TradeZilla came out that was pretty good. I don't remember what it's called, but I used to use that. Yeah, Andy, absolutely. There are times I think the most profitable trade is no trade. Absolutely. Do you truly believe price action has been bad these past couple days? I've been trading horribly, and it made me question my system. I do believe that. Like I said, yesterday there were some clean setups, but still, meh. Today, the divergence between ES and NQ made this pretty sloppy. There's nothing that clean. And, you know, then this news candle, like, it's not been that great. And again, I think yesterday was the best one. And just that VWAP test off the open was pretty sweet. It was a really nice move from there. Today, it's subpar still. It's not absolutely horrid, but it's a little subpar, in my opinion. Not that you can't make money with it, because I'm sure there's, you know, 40% of chat, if not higher, is green. 60% maybe. Hey, do you trade FEG ICT? No, I don't. Sometimes I do pay attention to FEGs for an entry. Like sometimes I will keep an eye on it, but usually I'm looking at other things. All right, let's see if we can get that melt. If you didn't have a great trading session today, I highly recommend doing a physical activity after this. Like I said, I'm gonna go box after this, which even if I have a green day or red day, but especially red day, boxing for me is a great outlet. But any physical activity is great. Lifting weights, tennis, basketball, treadmill, whatever. But punching shit is my favorite way. It's just a really great way to reset. Get some physical exertion, eat some food, then I'm on to other aspects of my day. Charts will be closed. So you can see the 1OP is just so far, I mean, it's pretty dang helpful. This is why I have it up and have had it up for years. You don't have to use it, but it does help me time things and etc. I'd love to see you box. You know, I'm not like great or anything. You know, it's a fun workout for me, right? I'm not trying to spar really. You know, I'm just trying to have good form and get a really good workout in. Imagine you punch in the bag while trading. It's great. I have a heavy bag and I haven't hung it up since we moved here. I just didn't have a spot at our last like loft apartment we lived in. I could hang it from like an I-beam that we had like these steel I-beams. So I hung it from that. It was fun. But here, I'd have to reinforce the ceilings a bit, you know? Like I got tongue and groove wood plank ceilings and it's not strong enough to hold a heavy bag. Macy started taking challenges with 10 mini contracts, and you are 100 times better because you're scared of your little positions. So I make one and go home. Interesting. Okay, 10 minis. I've traded 10 minis plenty of times on like evals, and man, those fees add up like crazy. So if you like end up a break-even trade with 10 minis, not only could there be slippage, but the like commission and fees on that is wild. So like, if you have to make sure that if your broker, like your platform, if it doesn't show commissions, like MotiveWave doesn't show commissions unless you set it up, that you can blow your account if you're not keeping an eye on the balance. If you just keep an eye on the P&L and it's not taking into account commissions. So I've blown accounts, you know, swinging around with 10 minis and then not realizing that I had like $200 of fees racked up. So it's treacherous for sure. All right, this is a great move lower here. VWAP incoming there on ES. The game is 85% psychological, but yet no one does the mental work. The mental work is probably the hardest part. Like, we'd much rather just learn a new candlestick pattern or look at bubbles on order flow and try to learn that. That's way more fun. Working on the mental side, it's not as I don't think it's as structured of a learning path. First of all, second of all, it's hard to change it. People don't like change, right? It's hard to change aspects about yourself. It's hard to break habits. That's why I still bite my nails, or, you know, whatever your bad habits are, you know, it's hard to break those, and that's why I think trading is so challenging. This is a beautiful move though. I love it. Again, 10p was giving me the idea that, okay, paired with just the price action, that's a pretty good spot for the rollover here. So far so good. Hey Daniel, exactly 2 years ago, your video about futures competition with a pro, TBM, inspired me to get my head out of Forex. I'm glad you got your head out of Forex. 2 years ago, I did a video with Carmine too, which is great. I think 3 years ago was when I actually did the Trades by Matt one. Or maybe it was 4. It's been so... I have to scroll back and look. It's been... Life moves fast. I did the video with Matt, wow, in 2021, December of 2021. So that was like 4 years ago I did the Matt video. Pretty wild. Made 500 on 6 eval accounts today. Nice job. There's a test of 900. Tempted to short that. Five minute though on ES. Decent reaction there on VWAP. Decent little buy up there. Wish I could see the rest of this. Yeah, it's still not loading. Pro versus TBM, or yeah, it was a pro versus rookie you made was a classic. Yeah, that when I was making it, I knew that was gonna be a good video. I hadn't seen anyone do that in the trading space. I'm like, oh, this is gonna pop off, and it did pop off. That was fun. It's fun making those kind of videos. How do you overcome your emotions when trading on live? Well, you guys keep me honest, you know. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't overcome my emotions. Sometimes I tilt and I get pissed. But I don't know, it's just part of it. Practice. Here's one thing that I'm trying to really get rid of in terms of habits is ending the morning, like the live stream red. A lot of times I go to the gym and sometimes I come back and before lunch, I'll like look at the charts and force some trades. That absolutely has to be eliminated from my habits. So, what I want to do is like no trading. Like I want to have a hard rule, no trading after 11 a.m. Central. And no matter how I end, no matter how red I am or how green I am or how nothing I am on the P&L, just no trades. I think that's got to be a rule. All right, I'm short here. It's going to be my last trade. Yeah, the background was snow and hot coffee, and the morning around that time was so low key peaceful. Yeah, no, it's cool in this house. It's like a snow globe. I love it. I love it when it snows here. It's cool. So looking for a rejection here at PDH on ES. Back under 900. That's what I want to see. Let's go. White House is live. What's the event for? That could get shifty. Talking about oil and stuff. Oil in Venezuela. Okay. Not Swifty. Not Swifty. The video is private. The financial juice link doesn't seem to work. Scout back to green today. Nice. Nice. Well, I like that red candle there. I think some patience here should pay. 440 lots are hitting the bid on ES. You like to throw 40 pounds on your back and hop on the treadmill at full incline? Sounds like Grizz, dude. That's what Grizz was saying to do, is do like a mile on the treadmill at full incline. I started doing that a little bit. You do work up a sweat. I'd like to see some follow through here from sellers. Yeah, still alive. Probably gonna head out here after this trade. Well, considering just killing this trade here. In-N-Out or Whataburger? Dude, it's not even close, dude. I'm a big In-N-Out fan. Who cooks better, Italian food, you or Rach? I do more of the cooking, probably. I mean, definitely. I do more of the cooking. I make a good spaghetti meat sauce. Feels flaggy here? Yeah, it does. It does. Has me a little sketched out. It's not really what I want to see from ES here. Made unbelievable ground lamb ragu sauce on Monday. Had neighbors knocking on my door trying to get a taste. Nice, dude. Just imagine, like, ding dong. You're like, yeah? They're like, what are you cooking and can I have some? All right, there's a stop out there and not getting that rollover like I was anticipating. So we're going to call it a session there. Another dicey one. But we'll get it back after it tomorrow. I'm going to go hit some things. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.